I'm currently in Los Angeles, California, and I'm realizing this dynamic that's happening with the people that I'm meeting. For the past 8 years, I've had the same friends. You know, we met and we locked in and we've been loyal and that's it. So I found them, and then ever since I just hide in my cave of an apartment, and I don't meet new people. I just see them, and that's it. That's my social life, you know. I don't date. Heaven forbid I be vulnerable in a romantic sense. I love them so much that the idea of leaving them, I don't want to think about it. But I'm here in LA and I'm meeting these people, and I'm just noticing something, and I have to talk about it. When I was in grade 7, my group of friends became the popular girls, and that was my group. But I was on the lowest rung. Like, I would be invited to their parties, but were they listening to what I was saying? I don't know. And like, I could pass, I suppose, as like the ugliest one in the group. But then I never had the right things. You know, they had like sparkly Gap tank tops and like the perfect padded push-up bras that would like make their prepubescent boobs into like something better than they actually were. And I didn't have that. All I had were hand-me-down bras from my sister-in-law, which I would have to wear 5 of at one time to make it look like I even had some semblance of breast tissue. And it wasn't subtle either. It was very obvious that I was doing some kind of janky production to my boobs to make it look like they existed. And then I got invited to a pool party, and because I had this, you know, bra stuffing scenario going on, I was at a loss of what I was going to do at this pool party. And literally the mean boys who bullied me in school were like, dude, what are you gonna do because you stuff your bra? And I was like, I don't. These are my boobs. It might look like layers of fabric, but you're wrong. So when I went to the pool, I had to concoct an elaborate contraption of, you know, cutting out my sister's padded bra that I stole and sewing that into my preteen swimsuit. Honestly, I'm a genius. When it comes to like cunning manipulations, there's no way. Yeah, sure, Draco Malfoy, you think you're slick. No. Enter into the manipulative mind of an insecure 12-year-old girl. You'll see some shit. I'm just a girl who lives in Quebec. I don't know, I rarely see anyone, and I creep around my apartment like Shrek's uglier cousin. And then I'm thrust into this world, and you know, weird stuff happens when you meet people like this. Like, what are numbers? What is relevance? Like, what are they? I know they can help ego. And I know they can make you money, and like, money is cool. I always want more pizza than I can afford. But what I actually like about YouTube is the human element, like being able to feel close to someone you've never met. And that's what's behind all the money and the numbers. Fuck you, son. Super bright, dude. Ah! There's a bird pooing on my face? What the fuck? Bee peeing on me? Fuck, we get it, dude. Burning my fucking retinas, man. Like fucking Moses, man. The Sahara. Okay, sorry. What I like about YouTube is the human part of it. And that's what's behind all the ego and the power and the money. Human connection. I got a comment from someone saying that they don't like me anymore because since I like met other YouTubers, I'm just trying desperately to sit at the cool kid table, and I was supposed to represent someone who was content with not fitting in and not being at the cool kid table. Is there an element of me like trying to sit at the cool kid table? Probably. Like, I'm sure pathetic 12-year-old Emilia is still inside me and is like, you know, bitch, be cool by proxy, you know? I don't know. Like, wanting to be accepted by people I admire and I think are cool. Yeah, I'm sure part of me like really wants that. If I'm being totally honest, it is trippy. Like, as a girl who lives in Quebec and is just like a hideous Shrek goblin all the time, like pacing around my apartment naked eating bacon strips, you know, for days on end, to then come to this place where, like, you know, helicopters roam and then meet people that you've watched secretly while eating your bacon strips for years. It's trippy. But I think more so than sitting at the cool kid table, I think it's more of an opportunity to realize that there is no cool kid table. What is cool? Why do I think some people are better than me? Why do I feel like I have to win these people over? Why do I feel like I am constantly running to make sure these people that I'm meeting don't hate me? Do YouTubers hate me? Honestly, every person I've met here has been just so warm and welcoming, to the point where it's hard to believe, because, you know, I don't trust people. My mom likes to point that out from time to time. It's very true. I don't trust people. Part of me works all the time to just prepare myself to be rejected. I do a lot of things to avoid rejection at all costs. Anytime I feel the slightest hint of it, I feel it really deeply. Every YouTuber I've met has been cool and kind and warm. So why do I feel like I have to fight for these people to like me? Why do I have to play this game of like running against them hating me? I don't want to play that game anymore. I feel like I might be making new friendships, which is just weird, because I've been so closed for so long, and I also love my friends so much. And I've just kind of shut myself off from any other connections since like 2012, to be honest. What is cool? What is relevance? What is popularity? What is status? I think at the core of it, it's nothing. I think it can make you swell, but maybe not in a real way. I think it might be nothing. If you think you're cool, you're cool. No matter what the nothing says. I believe I'm cool, and I believe I have something to offer. Not everyone sees it, but I do. I'm sure there's plenty of people that don't like me, or most people probably just don't think of me at all, because no one cares. I just gotta trust my dudes. Trust what I feel coming from other people. Trust myself, that I have value, that I'm enough. It's weird to start letting new people in after so long of being shut off completely. But if that is what's real, beyond all the bullshit, beyond the power and the ego and the money, if all that's real is the human connection, then I have to let that in. I have to trust. I have to be more okay with the possibility of being hurt and being rejected, to be able to live the life that I want. I have to. So maybe it's okay to show all of me and be my full self with these people. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it won't be. But even if it's not, I have to try. I have to try. So let's see.
I've met a few girls on my way, but they just wanted me for play. So I packed my bags, I left it all to find a place where I could always expect to be lonely. I was resigned to my fate only to find you. To find you. Stepping into the great unknown. Stepping into the great unknown.
Stepping into the great unknown.
Stepping into the great unknown.